Lancashire look to end a run of 2 NatWest T20 Blast matches without a win here against Derbyshire Falcons this afternoon at Emirates Old Trafford. Not only will they be facing the flying high Falcons, who are coming off the back of winning their first 2 opening matches, they'll also be facing former Lanksman Lewis Rees here on their turf.
I think as long as we learn from our mistakes we've made in the comp, we've only played 3 games, 1 win, a draw and a tie and a loss. But yeah, hopefully we've learned and we can get on a bit of a roll today at home and our home conditions. We should play well, really. I think just staying on the positive side of things, we've done a lot well in this competition, and those things we haven't done well, there's an opportunity today to make it right. So yeah, always staying on the positive side of things, and there's plenty of time left in the competition to get things right. We know T20, it can change from game to game. Momentum does play a massive part in this format, but yeah, they're in good form, but we're 1 win away from matching their amount of wins.
You'll be facing Lewis Rees. Will it be different facing him as an opponent instead of a teammate?
Yeah, he had 5 or 6 years with Lancashire, and he seems to have a good start with them today. But yeah, as soon as we get over the white line, there's no friends out there.
Well, 2020 is that kind of game where you've got to get on a roll early on in the start of the season and get some performances under your belt, and to get a couple of wins early doors is really important. So yeah, we've had a bit of a mixed start, but we've won 1, lost 1 and tied 1. So hopefully today we can get a win. All the hard work's been put in, and all the details have been looked after numerous times now. So they've got the plans in place. We've got the players to do it, and hopefully now the points will start to be accrued. Consistency is massive in T20 cricket. Runs on the board, taking wickets, stopping runs in the field, all adds up to successful performances, so consistency is probably the biggest thing.
After a tie due to the rain in the Roses clash, Lancashire Lightning were looking to pick up 2 points over a win against Derbyshire Falcons in the NatWest T20 Blast. Tom Bailey was taken out of the side to give way to leg spinner Matty Parkinson, who makes his debut for the Lightning. England's superstar Jos Buttler remains in the side after scoring 28 against Yorkshire. Derbyshire's captain Billy Goldman won the toss and elected to bat first on what seems to be a good batting track. Lancashire captain Stephen Croft opened up the bowling with Liam Livingstone, who picked up the first wicket after a sharp bit of keeping from Jos Buttler. Falcons opener Matthew Critchley went on to hit the ball to all parts of the ground and reached 40 off 24 balls, hitting 2 4s and 2 6s. Derbyshire were cruising on 66 for 1 off 8 overs with 2 batsmen settled at the crease, then the first ball there was a wicket. Matthew Critchley held a partnership with former Lanksman Lewis Rees for 60 runs before Matty Parkinson picked up his first T20 wicket, with the help of captain Stephen Croft. Jos Buttler didn't disappoint as he got 42 off 37 balls with 3 4s. Jos Buttler eventually caught out Derbyshire's Wayne Madsen, who reached a huge 52 off 35 balls with 6 4s and 1 6. Derbyshire Falcons lost their consistency as they saw 3 batsmen back in the pavilion for just 4 runs. In the 18th over, Gary Wilson was run out whilst Alex Hughes saw his stump shattered by Pakistan's Junaid Khan. Derbyshire finished on 152 for 8 wickets off their 20 overs. After a quick turnaround and plenty of action from the crowd at Emirates Old Trafford, the Lightning came out to bat with openers Carl Brown and Liam Livingstone. Carl Brown went on to hit 3 4s and reached 30 off 20 balls, whilst Liam Livingstone hit 1 off the highlights with an impressive 6. He reached 23 off 14 with 1 4 and 2 6s before being caught out by Wayne Madsen. Matty Parkinson had a phenomenal debut with outstanding figures as he bowled his 4 overs going for just 17 runs, picking up 3 wickets. Junaid Khan also took 3 for 28 off his 4 overs. Lancashire Lightning had a comfortable victory with 155 for 5 against Derbyshire Falcons with some impressive performances, especially off Matty Parkinson on his T20 Dream debut. They'll next face the Durham Jets on the 23rd of July.
I thought Lancashire did very professional, just cantered to a victory in the end. Parkinson, young leg spinner, bowled nicely. Junaid Khan bowled nicely, and then the batting. You got the classic Josh Butler, just easing it around. Great start from Carl Brown. So, a fine performance from Lancashire.
It was a solid win. I thought we probably could have been a little bit better in the field. I think on Friday night there's 20,000 people, and that brings a lot of intensity, and I thought we maybe needed to create a bit more intensity for ourselves, but we're honest about that, and we know we probably could have been a little bit better in the field, but all round it's still a very good bowling performance. Matthew Parkinson on debut, I thought he bowled really well. Shows the value of leg spin in 2020, wicket takers, and he's really brave and showed great skill. So delighted for him. And then we got off to a good start, so we were never under too much pressure with the run rate, and we just needed a couple of partnerships to get us over the line.